Bob is late for work. He's cycling fast and is wearing no helmet. Ahead of him, Dan parks his car. He opens his door without looking. Bob crashes into the door, falls over, and hits his head. He is injured and sues Dan for $100,000. So Dan and Bob talk to their lawyers and ask, what will the judge do here? How much of the $100,000 will they give to Bob? Should we settle? Given that both lawyers are looking at the same facts and same rules, there should be some agreement, right? We asked 166 graduate students of law to take sides. Half represented Bob, the other half Dan, and we asked, what award is the court likely to give? Here are the predictions. Red squares are representatives of Bob, and blue are representatives of Dan. You'd expect some noise in these award expectations, but not systematic differences between the reds and the blues. Remember, they're all looking at the same facts and rules. On average, Bob's representatives thought they would get $72,000 and Dan's that they would only pay $43,000. These differences are highly significant and probably mean that Bob and Dan would not settle, although they probably should. We then asked the participants to look at the arguments people commonly made in these kind of situations. For example, the driver says, the claimant should have worn a helmet. Wearing a helmet reduces head injuries. The cyclist responds, there's no legal obligation for cyclists to wear helmets, so damages cannot depend on this. Then the driver says, contributory negligent action does not have to be against the law. And the cyclist says, even if there was some negligence, the driver opened the door without looking, which is far worse. The participants ranked each of these arguments on a scale of 1 to 7, 1 being very weak argument and 7 being a very strong argument. The results are similar to the award estimate. We found systematic differences on each of the argument ratings. The claimants thought the arguments supporting their side were far stronger than the defendants, and the defendants thought the better arguments were the ones supporting their side. Seeing the arguments also did virtually nothing to the participants' award estimates. They still thought the award would go very much in their favor.